last time I saw Maggie, she seemed like Maggie. I mean, it was normal. She was super excited. She was happy. And then I had a weird feeling after a few months. Because one thing about Maggie is she always does call. And that was something that did throw me off is, okay, I don't have a Facebook message. I don't have anything from Maggie.
I called Isabel. And Isabel had been like, yeah, you know, we haven't heard from Maggie either. And I was like, what do you mean you guys haven't heard from Maggie? Isabel said that she had been in the hospital, and it wasn't something that was very worrying, because Maggie was in and out of the hospital a lot. But then she's like, well, she was just kind of gone off the map. The way she described it to me, she didn't sound like, it wasn't like panic mode. This isn't somebody who's concerned for their sister. What the hell is going on? I called the Oklahoma City Police Department, and I spoke to a detective who said, you can call and ask if there are updates, but you cannot be the one making this missing persons report because you are not 18. I was 17 at the time. And I was told, you're a minor, I need to talk to a parent, and Maggie didn't have any parents. Maggie didn't have someone out there looking for her. I even called Social Security at one point. I know Maggie's getting Social Security benefits. I need to find out who they're going to. And they're like, we can't tell you anything because you're not a payee. I was like, but somebody's getting it. There's a payee out there somewhere. We just don't know where all this money's going to. I was definitely worried out of my mind. Maggie was the one who needed the most protecting at this point, and I was like, she needs to be found.
Unfortunately, we do get disturbing cases like this on occasion, but nothing to the point where we have a body in the basement of a house. That's pretty out of the ordinary. We know she just didn't fall in the box. We know that she just didn't die and wrap herself up in all those sheets of plastic. While we're trying to solve the actual murder piece, then you had the feds start getting involved as far as the Social Security fraud.
I was notified that the Norman Police Department had found a body in a box in a basement in their city. During their initial investigation, they developed information that the person in the box may have been a Social Security beneficiary. So they reached out to Social Security in Moore, Oklahoma, and then they forwarded that investigation to me. So the first thing I did was open an investigation. I did some database checks. I saw initially that Maggie Sandoval was an active beneficiary with us. Maggie had an intellectual disability, so she had been receiving money from Social Security on the Supplemental Security Income Program. At the initial report, we didn't know how long she had been deceased, but I obtained medical records for Maggie, and I saw that her last claim was made February 1st of 2018. And so that's when we believed she was deceased. And so it became a fraud investigation to figure out who had been receiving her money while she was deceased. We found that Maggie Sandoval had been in state custody until her sister Isabel had picked her up and had become her representative payee. She received a back payment of funds that were due to Maggie, and the back payment was approximately $20,000.